Let me start with a poem written by me after I finished Ironman in 2017. मन के अंदर का एक लोहा गलता, मन के अंदर का एक लोहा गलता, तब तन के ऊपर लोहा ढलता। भीतर बाहर चारों प्रहर जिसके फौलादी इरादा पलता, गिरता उठता कभी न रुकता, अनवरत है जो चलता रहता। जख्मों को जो हंसकर सहता, प्रेरक इतिहास वही है रचता, प्रेरक इतिहास वही है रचता। My life is full of ups and downs. I have suffered a lot, but those sufferings never deterred me, never deviated me from achieving my goals. Destiny is nothing but what your adversity quotient is. It is not only a model. My life and my achievements in different fields speaks a volume that anyone can achieve anything, come out of any situation, come out of any problem, if they believe in CO2 RE model. Means you need to control the situation. You need to have the ownership when there are difficult times. You need to know the origin of that problem. You need to contain the reach of that problem and the effect of that problem, and finally you have to have unwavering endurance. A real trailblazer is not a person whose path is full of shining lamp of glories, but a person who have responded to the situation well. The situations are not in your hand, but responding to the situation is of course in your hand. I was just a 12th grade student when I saw the powerful individuals grabbing the land which was meant for public. I had already appeared for 3 papers. I was pursuing physics, chemistry, maths. The compulsory Hindi and English paper as well as chemistry I have appeared for. I was preparing for the next 2 papers, physics and mathematics. And I saw this situation. But I took the control of the situation. I went there, I questioned them. First, the contractor came, then the person who was grabbing the land came. Then the inspector came. Then the DYSP came, Deputy Superintendent of Police came. Then the Superintendent of Police came, an IPS officer. They all tried to convince me, bully me, to let it go. I'm just a student of 16-year-old. But I took the situation in my control, and other people supported me, and that's why they couldn't grab that public land, public well. But 2 days later, when I was just unwinding myself by playing cricket with some unknown boys in the playground, half a kilometer away from my residence, a police jeep came over there. They called me. They surreptitiously taken me away. They took me in the jeep, humiliated me, took this whole round of the city. They started blaming me for different wrongs which I was completely unaware of. They took me and put me behind the bars. My ordeal didn't started in that cell. My ordeal started actually at the time when I opposed the powerful individuals. So I was knowing that my origin of problem is very much there. They tied me. They had beaten me blue. They have made me helicopter, hanging me on the ceiling. But I took the ownership. I was knowing that what they are saying to confess me, what they're trying to fabricate, cannot be a success if I'm not succumbing to their pressure, their torture. Finally, at the VRs, I was thrown back at outside my residence. Only my sister, who was 2 years older to me, was there at home. She had called after booking the trunk calls. I also didn't sleep, and she also didn't. My father was posted almost 1,000 kilometers away from my native place where we were pursuing my study. But when everyone was sleeping, I thought of ransacking the police station. But thankfully my father came, and finding me there outside the police station, because he directly came to the police station to register a missing complaint, he questioned me And after listening everything, he asked me not to become insane because someone has committed some insane act. He said that two wrongs do not make one right. And hence, you should not your energy in negative manner. His wisdom prevailed, and I was dropped in my remote rural village where I did some agriculture work, I did social work with Nehru Yuva Kendra for a year, but took a resolve that I will become an IPS officer. And I will not let this injustice happen to anyone in my jurisdiction, at least. And this is the reason why I never succumb to any pressure of powerful people wherever I have worked. So, a devastated young boy can become an IPS officer, can impart justice to many common people, can book the culprits, however powerful they may be, however resourceful they may be, however well connected they may be, behind bars for years together. Wherever I have worked, people can vouch for that. Be it Sangli, be it Nagar, be it Buldhana, be it Amravati, be it Malegaon, wherever I have worked. Be it Pimpri Chinchwad, be it South Mumbai, where you are studying. So, when you take the situations in your control, whenever you are falling, with greater resolve, when you very much understand that ownership is yours. Any point of time you commit any wrong or succumb to any pressure, ownership is yours. The moment you know it fully well that what is the origin of the bane, the problem, and then you contain the reach of that negative effect or negative impact, and finally you endure, your perseverance gives rich dividend. For you as well as for the society, for the state, for the nation, for the mankind. Similar is the story of endurance sports. I discovered it very late, around 45 years of age. I realized that I am a good runner, a good triathlete. And then I became first government servant, including defense, Iron Man, only government servant, including defense, to be an Ultraman. Ultraman is 2.5 times of Ironman, 10 kilometers of open water swimming, 421 kilometers of cycling, and 84.4 kilometers of running within a time span of 36 hours. And I didn't stop there. I also ran Comrades 90-kilometer run in South Africa in 10 hours. I also am the first Indian, first Asian, and first non-American only with the JC Dan who has done race across East America and race across West America, 1500-kilometer arduous cycling race in West America and 1100-kilometer cycling race in East America. This year I finished race across East America in 59 hours from Blanchester to Atlantic City, riding on cycle. And you will be surprised to know my journey is actually full of pain and injuries. But still, the never say die attitude, taking control of the worst situations, taking ownership of the situation, I could overcome the odds and achieve the destination which I have fixed for myself. So if I can, anyone also can.